are really willing to do this whole training package, who are in need of the SPSS training for their research that they are doing, or for their students that they are supervising, and for other purposes. So I think, including in the invitation, we indicated that the slots that we were having, they were limited, but that is before we decided that we, by talking to the facilitator to consider having this as a hybrid session, and he agreed, and we looked into the possibility of doing that, and we see that it is possible for us to do that. So that emanated much more from the request that we were getting from a number of participants who were indicating that they would really want to take part in this training, but they are not within the vicinity of the university, and some are even in other countries. So for us to accommodate that, we will be holding these sessions in a hybrid format, where on site we can accommodate in our training room here at Akanya building, we can accommodate 60 participants, right? Then we also have an overflow venue, here within the Akanya building as well, here at the postgraduate school. So we have a common room that can also accommodate another 40 participants. So that will make a total of about 100 participants who can be here on site. But the purpose of the overflow venue, the one on our right, it's for those who do not have internet access, right? Maybe those who do not have internet access, or those who feel that they want to be here as well, where they could also, along the session, get an opportunity to meet the facilitator, as you will also be visiting there, for maybe if they have one-on-one questions that they would want to ask. So it's a space that we use for our postgraduate students, that will be making use during the training sessions for those who want to be here, to be accommodated here. You don't have to wander around in the whole university looking for a place that is ideal for you to take part in the training. You just have to come here, then we'll accommodate you in the overflow venue that also take 40 participants. So in total, we can accommodate 100. But I see from this information session, we have about around 58, around 58 students. So I don't know, maybe possibly others who have joined, who have shown interest in participating in the training session. Will they make it, or maybe their absence from this session maybe means that they won't also be attending. So these we, instead of maybe following a list, because if we follow a list, there's a possibility that some who are appearing in the first maybe 60 that with the reservation in the main venue might not turn up for the training, right? So we are just saying the venue is open to those who just, if you arrive first, then the venue is open for you until we reach the capacity of 60. Then we use the overflow venue. But let me say that, and also the facilitator will also possibly reiterate and add more on that, on the importance of being there physically. But I think it's very important, because you gain access to physically to the facilitator. You are able to ask if there are questions that you need him to address. You are able to ask them at that particular moment. So I'm encouraging you to also come in person and be with us during the course of the whole training, the 7 training sessions that we are going to have. So like I've said, if those who come first, they occupy the venue. Those who come after the venue is full, they can occupy the overflow venue. Those with internet access problems, electricity and so on, then you can come here physically. We have accommodation for you for about 100 people. I see a hand from Moretzi, Kevin.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I heard you correctly regarding the physical attendance.
Mm.
I missed where you said we are going to attend because I'm in the DFC. So I was wondering exactly where will it take place?
Okay, the session is taking place here at the Akanya building, the postgraduate school.
That's in Kingsway.
Yes, Kingsway. It's on
Okay.
a PK campus. Yeah. So it's just opposite the A ring parking.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so we are just sort of adjusted to that. Yeah, slightly in front of in the opposite B5 building, Habato building, but slightly at the back of the engineering. You know, almost adjusted, but at the back of the engineering department as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
100% doc. And then
Um,
thank you very much for also making the sessions online, just to mention. And then I also wanted to understand regarding the attendance of the online, will there be links that are sent to our emails on a daily basis or how would it work?
Yes, what we will do is that I will send you we will generate the links for all the sessions, then we will send you the
Okay,
links for the 3 sessions, yeah,
okay,
at once.
perfect. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
okay. I see another end as well from Molefi. Um, um, Kokezo, may you allow Miss Molefi to talk?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. You can go
Hello.
on.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, good. Sorry, I came late. Are you saying that it's not compulsory we come in person and we can attend online?
Yes, I'm saying we have agreed to use the hybrid format for the training session. Usually we just do it physically, but we because of the other requests that we have been receiving, we have decided to do it both virtually and on site. Also with the hybrid form assisting with the recordings as well that can be used for further practice when you guys have attended the session. But we are encouraging the participants also to be here in person.
Okay, okay. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Yeah.
Can I see there's another hand is it from Kevin?
Yes, doctor. Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask regarding the whole training. I did hear you said attending the second session of the training, like the part two around August, is subject to attendance of the first part of the training.
Yes.
But I also wanted to understand that with these trainings, is there something that you will give to show that I have completed the training, or are
Yeah.
there any kind of assessments? How will it work?
Okay, the other sort of logistics into the content of the sessions, Dr. Koudzai will lead us, on that when we give him the platform to address us. But from the RCG side, we do give you a certificate of attendance for this session, and also for those who will be attending inside on site when the director is back. If we have seen that you have attended for all that, we will also give just a small present. I think a pen or a lanyard or something, just for us to appreciate your presence. But we do give a certificate of attendance for the training.
Okay, thank you very much, doctor.
Okay. Allow me to maybe just proceed. I think from here, this is the requirement that came from Dr. Kotai that from the beginning of the session, let me just say from now, you should make sure that you download the IBM SPSS version 30. Right, so the license key, everything is there. So you download it, then you install it on your computer. Like for instance, this is accessible from Ulink. under softwares. Then from ULink under softwares, if you're a postgraduate student, you have access to this. Then you go, if you are using Windows, download for Windows. If you are using Mac, download for Mac. Then there's an installation guide that you can follow to install. But I think it's pretty straightforward, to do it. But in the event that you cannot, then you can also get in touch with Dr. Kuozai, so that he can lead you also into the process. Because we want that from the onset of the training, then we are onto the business of the day. So we don't have to spend time trying to sort of download, install softwares and so on. So we must become prepared. Hence, we are holding this information session. So this, you access the software through ULink. Then everything is there: the license key, the installation guide, and you are able to download the SPSS onto your system that you are going to be using for this training. And I think some of you already have it. If you don't have it, then you have to download. Then Dr. Kudzai.
Yebo.
Yes, I think you can take over maybe from here, then address us on the resources, as well as some aspects of the contents. If you want me to go back to this slide, then let me know. Then when you talk about the content, then I can be here so that they can be able to see just sort of a sum up of what to expect from this training.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Thank you so much, Doc Monyera. Yes, okay, just a sum up. The first thing is exactly what you iterated, the issue of software being installed in their gadgets, because we wouldn't want to spend time with installations. Those who may find some bit of challenges in installing the software, you can directly contact me, then I can assist later this afternoon and Monday before 12:30. I can say between 11 and 12:30 in my office at StatCon. Yeah, I can assist. Then from there, yes, we then need to start get going. We don't want to be disturbed by software installations. Okay, just a rundown of what you need to expect. Most participate. Okay, I can say most researchers who are doing quantitative research are now using questionnaire design in the process of data collection. So we have seen that when most of you come to StatCon for assistance, yeah, some of you won't be having some ideas of how to necessarily be able to design a good questionnaire and what to look for and what to look at. And also, we are also inviting supervisors in this session so that they can be in a position also to guide their students who they are supervising in order to design good enough kind of questionnaires, so that by the time you come to StatCon for assistance, we won't start from the word go, for example, things like coding and so on. So that's the reason why we are having that first session is questionnaire design for quantitative research. Then the next session on introduction to the SPSS, data cleaning and analysis, is whereby we are going to teach you from the beginning to teach you the interface, the user interface of SPSS, what it looks like, what it means, what you need to look at. Then teach you how you can input data into SPSS. Then once the data has been in SPSS, before doing data analysis, how do you clean the data? What do you look for? And sort of, yeah, because before data is analyzed, it needs to be cleaned. So that's about introduction to SPSS and data cleaning. Then the descriptive statistics, before you do any complex or any sophisticated kind of analysis, each and every time you need to consider doing descriptive statistics at the beginning, and you then see that we do have descriptive statistics for categorical data. We do have descriptive statistics for continuous data. So you need to be aware of what kind of data you are dealing with and the necessary kind of the necessary kind of analysis which you need to consider. Yeah, so otherwise you see some people, they will analyze mean, mode, median for gender, and that's surprising. I've seen it happening. So we need to avoid such things. You need to know that no, gender, you can't analyze mean, mode, median for gender because that doesn't make sense. So those are some of the things we should be discussing and do corrections on, so that you actually know what should be done. Then going to level 2, once you get these basics, then I believe you'll be in a position to grasp the level 2 for those who would want to do the level 2. For example, exploratory effect analysis. What is it? If time is going to permit, we are going to use exploratory effect analysis or to facilitate exploratory effect analysis as a control validity technique, as well as a dimension reduction technique. Then it's very, very important, especially if you are using questionnaire design. You need to validate your questionnaire once you have collected the data. So it's very important to do exploratory effect analysis. Then also reliability analysis is one of the most important things. You see that most of your questionnaires, when they go for ethical considerations, or if you are defending your proposal, the aspect of validity and reliability is always asked. So that is where we introduce exploratory effect analysis and reliability analysis. Then we then go on further to consider comparing of groups techniques, whereby we are looking at, let's say you've got your demographic details, or you've got your certain groupings in your questionnaire or in your data, and you'd want to compare maybe whether do you have statistically significant scores in terms of maybe marks between males and females. I can see we are left with about 5 minutes. So let me just rush you. So we are going to cover things like independent t-test, Mann-Whitney, one-way ANOVA, paired sample t-test, all those kind of analysis. That's what we are going to check on comparing of group techniques. Then on measure relationships, we are going to consider cross-tabulations, chi-square tests of independence, and correlation analysis. Then on regression analysis, we are going to do especially multiple regression analysis. Yes. So, Doc, that's the rundown of the content which we are going to be covering throughout all the 2 levels. Thank you so much.
All right, Doc. Thank you so much for sort of a summary that really try to one can use it to envision what to expect as the outcomes of this training package. Let me just continue now and lead us into sort of an open discussion, for those who want to ask questions to myself or to Dr. Kuuzai on the logistics of this training package, or anything that you want to know regarding the what we have just spoken, or the conversations that we have had with you during this session. On the chat, it says, let me just go through the questions that I see on the chat. Okay, Akanya building, for someone who will be attending online, will it also be considered as an attendee and be allowed to continue with part 2? Yes, even if you attend online, because that is actually where we also get the information. So the information of attendance, we'll take it over the 3 sessions. Then over the 3 sessions, we do a count of how many times did you attend. So only those who complete the whole session. But if we start with 50, we want to end with 50 people. We don't want to start with 50, then at the end we end up maybe with only 5 people, then it means we not really achieve the objective of this. And also the issue is that it blocks maybe other people who would have wanted or would have benefited from this training. Then it says other people. All right, can I please ask the venue to be written here? Okay, we'll put information about the venue. Kokezo, may you kindly just put information on our venue there on the chat box. For someone who will be attending online, will it also be considered as an attendee and be allowed to continue? I've answered yes. Okay, the venue has been put, postgraduate school, PK campus. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, Akanya building, postgraduate school, Auckland Park campus. Okay, there it is, the correct one. How do we download IBM SPSS, Ulink softwares? That has been answered. Is this training not entirely face-to-face? If not mistaken, I heard Dr. say for those who will be attending on site. Like I've said, initially, we were offering SPSS as a just on site, as a physical sessions, in the past, and but because of even this one was supposed to be physical, but because of the requests that we received from multiple students, then we have decided to make it in a hybrid format, to deliver the sessions in hybrid format, and that will also benefit us to be able to have recordings that we will use as well for you guys to make reference to when you are practicing. Because remember, for you to really benefit from these sessions, the idea is not for you to come to analyze your data and leave with an output, because otherwise it will derail, because of time constraints, it will actually derail the progress towards finishing the sessions. So what is really important, and also something that I do when I attend this kind of trainings, is for me to be paying attention to what the facilitator is saying and trying to sort of grasp what the facilitator will be doing. And during my own time, I go and apply it to my data that I'll be having. Of course, you can bring your data, try to do other things in line with what the facilitator will be doing, but it shouldn't be an exercise where now we have to spend a lot of time with the participants asking that I don't understand how to do this, I don't understand how to do that. So it should be more of listening, paying attention to what he is doing, then we're using the recordings that we are going to have, because we also upload them on our Moodle communities for access and share the links with the participants so that they can access them when they are also practicing on their own. So it's in a hybrid format. We just changed it to a hybrid after considering the requests that were coming from other students. Is the training not entirely face-to-face? I think I've answered that. Is the training not entirely face-to-face? I've answered that. So I think this brings me to the end of the questions that are on the chat box. Is there any other question from the participants that they would want to ask?
Dr. Gabriel, there's also a question that I'm seeing on the chat from Anton. And then it says, how will the data files required for the course be shared?
Okay, I think I'd stopped before. Okay, it says the training is now hybrid. Okay, links will be shared. Okay, he said due to a number of asked involved. Okay, it's still the same issue. He said the training is now hybrid. How will the data files required for the course be shared? Dr. Anesu, can you address that one?
Doc, which one?
There's one student asking that how will the data files required for the course be shared?
Okay, so I've already shared with you, Doc,
Okay.
the PDF document for the first session. Yeah, so if there are going to be necessary data sets to be used for the course, I will share with you, Doc. Then you can share with the participants.
All right, that will be fine. So I will also share the one that you shared with me with the participants today.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, thank you for the session. My data was analyzed with the assistance of StateCon, but the results were mess. Hence, I have to attend the training. Yeah, that would be really, both. The idea is for you to know how to do it yourself. So I'm thinking you would really benefit from that. That's why we have decided to do a comprehensive package for the training, so that everything is addressed from the beginning to the end. I also take part in the sessions as well. I'm also attending the sessions to take part in them, as a refresher, and also to get new insights into what Dr. Anes will have to say to us. So it will be important, very valuable for you to attend. SPS is very easy to use. It is not that complicated. I have already done my training through YouTube. Okay, that is good as well. I had challenges joining the meeting, but I don't know why I have full connectivity. So we'll share the recording as well. If you have missed some other parts of the training, that is to Ratif. Then will the recordings of the session be shared? Yes, we'll share the recordings. So I think those are all the questions from the chat box. Any other questions from the participants before we close the session? Okay, I don't see questions, so I would like to thank you for taking your time to attend this information session, and we look forward to hosting you here at the postgraduate school training room at Akanya Building, Auckland Park campus from the 21st to the 23rd of July for level 1 IBM SPSS training. Thank you so much. So we will conclude the recording and end the session. Dr. Kozai, thank you for taking your time to come and share with us, this important information regarding this upcoming training.
Thank you so much, Doc.
All right. So, colleagues, participants, I'm now ending this session, and I wish you a great day further.
Dr. Gabriel,
Yes.
we have some hands that are up. Can
Oh,
you see?
yeah, I see Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you can ask. Okay, let's move on to Faith. Come in.
Olusoji, can you unmute and ask your question?
Okay, I see that. How can we get the authorization code? Therefore, the SPSS, I think the code that you need is also there. It's an issue of downloading, then taking the license, I think. It's an issue of downloading, then you will be asked for that license key, then you put the license key there. But if you have any issue with installing the package, then you can contact Dr. Kozai about that. Let me try to, if I can put maybe the email of Dr. Kozai there in the chat so that they are able to. Let me just get the email of Dr. Kozai.
Doc,
Yes, Doc.
yeah, I've put everything there in my.
Okay. All right.
my-
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the contact details of Dr. Kozai. You know, if you are having any issue with downloading and installing SPSS. I see the end of Elizabeth. I don't know if it's an odd end. Let's move on to, okay, the one of Elizabeth. I think it looks like, okay, I think it was an odd end. But I see Kevin. If it's a new end, we can ask.
Yes, Doc. Thank you. I've actually been trying to install the SPSS on my laptop, but then it's actually a UJ laptop, a TFC loan. So I see it needs some sort of authorization. So I was wondering if Dr. Anesu can help me, or do I have to go to IT for that?
That is ICS, yeah. Is that
Okay.
issue that we can't install software? So it will need an administrator from ICS.
Okay, no, thank you so much.
All right.
Can I intervene 1 minute?
Yes, Doc.
If they take time, you can come and I will assist you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Who was that? Sorry.
It's Dr. Anes. Dr.
Oh,
Kozai.
okay, okay. No, I'm actually going to try them now since it's Friday. I don't know, but thank you so much.
Okay, sharp.
All right. Doc, I don't see any more hands. I think we can conclude the session. Okay, IPS won't download on IBM, SPSS won't download on UJ laptop. It will download, but installing it will require administrator sort of credentials. But that's where Dr. Kuzai also said he can assist. You can contact him if you are unable to get assistance from ICS. But downloading, Doc, can you guide us on that? Downloading, I think it does download.
Downloading definitely to download, but the problem will come in when installing.
Yeah, when installing, yeah. So it should download. Just check maybe internet connection and other stuff. Okay, I see. I think that has been answered. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you to the other participants. We look forward to can someone share the user license? The user license is there. Is this one that is appearing there?
Okay, colleagues, in terms of the user license, it's kind of secretive to only UJ registered students. So we are not allowed to share it anyhow. So the reason why you need to go to ULink on your own is because you'll be having registered by UJ, then you can be able to link to ULink. Any person who is not registered with the UJ and who is not a postgraduate a student or staff member is not supposed to get the license, because when we buy the license from IBM SPSS Cape Town, we are only given 1,500 licenses, the whole university. So which is not a very big number. So the reason why we ask you to go to ULink is proof enough that you are part and parcel of the postgraduate students or staff member of UJ. That's the reason why we don't just share the license. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc, for the information. I don't know if there's any other question, and in the absence of questions, I'm now ending this session and wishing you all a great day further and looking forward to hosting you on 21 July. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc. Bye.
Bye-bye.